In this video, we're going to talk about how to restate a question, and we're also going to talk about how to complete the assignment. In order to create a topic sentence, we need to restate the question. And remember, the topic sentence is the first sentence in a body paragraph. So a topic sentence is just a restatement of the question. So if we take a look at number 1 here, it says, what is the best kind of ice cream? So I can restate it by saying, the best kind of ice cream is chocolate. So notice how I'm restating it, and I'm also embedding my answer. So notice how when I restate the question, I'm embedding my answer into it. So whenever I look at one of these questions, the first thing I need to do is form an opinion. And some of these questions, especially when we start talking about different topics, they might be a hard question for some of us because we might not be on one side or the other. But when you're writing an argumentative paper, it's important to take a stand on one side or the other. In other words, you can't be in the middle. So the trick is if there is a topic where you're not sure of what side you want to be on, either one, ask yourself, am I leaning even a little bit towards one side or the other? Or ask yourself, what is going to be easier to write about? What can I find the most evidence in the text about, or make the most connections with when I'm explaining? Let's take a look at an example. What is your favorite day of the week? So first trick is to think about, what is my favorite day of the week? Well, I like Saturday. And now my next step is to figure out, how can I answer this question and restate it? So I put something like, my favorite day of the week is Saturday. Our goal when we write an argumentative paper is to try to stay in third person. So remember, we're trying to get rid of the my and the I and all those first person pronouns. These two questions are asking you a question. So since these two questions are asking you a question, these two questions are okay to be in first person because it's your opinion on something, and it's asking you directly, what is your favorite day of the week? Let's take a look at a few types of questions where we can keep it in third person. And most of our writing in this class will be questions that really invite us to stay in third person. Let's take a look at number 5. Is technology killing our friendships? First thing I need to do is come up with an opinion. So I'm either going to be, yes, technology is killing our friendships, or no, technology is not. I think it is. So I'm going to put technology is killing our friendships. Notice how we answer the question and then we restate the question. Number 6, should we Americanize food when it is brought into the United States? Notice this question is actually written in first person because it has that word we, but we could convert this to third person. So this would be like a higher level skill when you really get good at this. This is one of these skills where you step back and you think, can I take out some of these first person pronouns to convert it to third person? Now the simple way to do this and stay in the same person as this question is, and this is fine for now, we could put something like, we should Americanize food when it's brought to the United States. Okay, that would be okay for now. Here would be a better example. Notice how we're going to get rid of that we. Food should be Americanized when it's brought to the United States. Notice how we have all third person language in there. So this would be the best way to say this. Food should be Americanized when it's brought to the United States. This takes us to the assignment. For this assignment, you're going to log into Google Classroom, which if you're watching this video, you're probably already logged into it. And you're going to click on the assignment called Restate the Question Excited, which again, if you're watching this video, you've already gotten this far. First thing you're going to need to do is read the story. So notice up top here it says story PDF. I'm going to click on that and read the story. After you finish reading the story, then you're going to click on this document that's attached. And you're going to notice there's a link here. So you're going to click on the link, and this is going to take us to KidBlog. And this is what we worked on around Halloween time. So we already have our login password and things like that. So once you get to KidBlog, you're going to click on this login to view post. We need to do that first. It's going to take us to the login screen, and we're going to find our name. Notice your name is in alphabetical order, so it's going by your first name. And then you're going to click login with Google, and it's going to log in and take you back to this page. Once it takes you to this page, notice there's 2 assignments here. We're working on restate the question excited. We're going to click on that. Now, if we take a look at the directions here, the directions, if you read it, and I'll let you read it when you're completing this assignment, but the main part of this assignment is making sure that you restate the question. So our question is, if you were the character in this story, what would you do? So that's the main part of this assignment, is make sure that you restate and answer the question. Now, I'm not going to restate and answer here because I want to see if you guys can do this, but I'm just going to put an example topic sentence up here because I want to show you how to make it purple, because that's your next step. So if I put something like, I like summer, it has nothing to do with our question here. But if this was my topic sentence and I restated my question, the next thing you're going to do is make it purple. So remember, you hold down the shift key and arrow key, and then click on this little color wheel, and then you're going to click on purple, because restating the question is our purple goal. Notice on KidBlog here, it's not as fancy as Google, so it doesn't highlight the text purple, but it will change the font purple, which is fine. After you've restated and answered the question, you made it purple, the next step is to complete the story. And you can go any direction you want. You can make it funny. You can tell what the character felt or what they did or what they bought. After you've done that, then you'll click comment. Now, one thing that a few students have ran into is after they've highlighted their topic sentence purple, sometimes the text will stay purple. In order to fix that, just highlight that and click on the text color again, and we're going to click on black. And then after that, it should stay black. If not, you can ask me and I'll help you with that. Last thing you're going to do is, once you're finishing the story, then you're going to click comment, and then you're done. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me.